Hi, my beautiful friends. My name is Tinna. Today I would like to share with you a topic about awakening, about impermanence, what is the truth, and many different kind of things about spiritual world, about improving our lives. And yes, I would like to answer one question: why I am doing so little video in English. Because my English is really bad. You know, when I am doing video in English, I need to brainstorm so much. Sometimes I get headache because I'm trying to explain something very difficult to explain in different language. So that is why sometimes it is a little bit uncomfortable for me to shoot video in English. And maybe about my pronunciation, and I feel that I am not very confident when I'm talking to you in English. Okay, today I would like to share about the topic impermanence, the truth of life, who we are, what we need to do in this lifetime, what is important. Many people talking about awakening. What is the awakening? And some people, they talk about it very lightly, like it is like a piece of cake to understand that. But in my experience, to understand deeply about impermanence, about awakening, it's not that easy as you read in the book or you listening to someone talking about awakening, or awakening, impermanence, or everything is impermanent. You have this and then you lose that, nothing is forever. And yes, this is all beautiful, to listen and to talk about, but to really understand that it is much more harder than just the words. If you really understand about the impermanence deeply, you will live your life differently. Now I will share with you a story. About 2 months ago, my friend just passed away. And at that moment, when I received the message, I was deeply broken. And the next day, I just go to funeral, and I saw his mother there, and she was in very, very much pain. She cried a lot, and she is an old, very old woman. I think about 80 years old, 80. And for the first time in my life, this was the truth, the point. Then I realized that life, everything about life is impermanent. And no matter how much I learned about it before, I experienced few things, but I never really deeply understand what the impermanence really is. Or we know that everything have to go away. It's coming and it's going. It's coming and it's going. And we have to learn how to handle the truth that when we have it and then we lose it. We have that relationship and then we lose the relationship. We have that friend and the friend go away, or maybe pass away. Or maybe we have that kind of work we love and then we lose the job. We lose that work. We have a career, we build something, and suddenly we lose that. Even the biggest entertainer like Michael Jackson, he got everything, but then slowly it was disappearing from his hands. But actually, for us, when we are just outsiders and we look at the stories, we don't really understand that. We know that everything is impermanent, but we really not understand it deeply and feeling it deeply, because if we really feel that deeply and understand it deeply, we will live our lives differently. We will treat our parents differently, our kids differently. We will treat everybody around us differently, and we will treat our things differently. Maybe we will have more gratefulness in our hearts. So when I see this mother, I saw her pain and suffering. But first time in my life, I saw that there is nothing to do. Just accept that situation. That painful situation of impermanence. We cannot do anything about that. Just accept that. First time in my life, I really carefully and deeply observe somebody like that. I observe her body, her skin, her eyes, her face. And I was so sad. I just saw very old woman, and I say, oh, maybe this is the impermanence what people talking about. That everything we have finally will go away. And we have to practice, to prepare day by day, minute by minute about that, so we can handle the truth gracefully with the wisdom. And in the end of the road, we can let it go. These kind of things just making us awake and understand about the truth. I look at her and I say, oh, this is the impermanence. I look at her skin, very old, damaged skin, and the face, and the face of 80 years old woman. It is, all the beauty is gone, the beauty in the face. I'm not talking about the beauty inside. I'm talking about the body, the beauty. The young age is gone. And I just, in the minute, I just ask myself, wow, so I will look like that too? The body will change like that too? Of course we'll change like that. No matter how we will try to take care of this body, it will someday get old. And you love yourself, you love your body, and you don't want to look like that. So we are getting old, everybody, minute by minute, day by day. And we are living like we never ever will die. This is weird. We think that we'll never die. We know that we will die. But the way of living, the way of our living, the way of our expression to everybody around us, it is not take with the grace, with the gratefulness that they are around. One day they will be gone. From that time when my friend passed away, I spent 1 month in the deep thoughts and fear. At that time the fear came. No matter how much I learned in 5 years of my practice, the fear just came to me, knocked the door. Hello, I'm your fear. I am still here. You didn't practice well because you still have fear of many, many things. I know I am a bad practitioner, not so good. And this opened my mind. And from this time, I know very clearly about what the impermanence really is. When people talking about that, books writing about that, we need to feel that. We need to really deeply know what the impermanence really is, so we can treat our loved ones better. We need to know how to express our emotion and love, because sometimes we don't know how to express our emotion and love even though we really love them. We should really understand about the truth of life, that everything is changing every single second and nothing is here forever. So we can slowly practice how to let it go and how to treat our loved ones. Many people talking about awakening and how awakening really looks alike. I think many of people, they just got a glimpse, a little tiny glimpse of what is really the truth. But to really know about the truth and who we really are, and about the secret of life, secret of the universe, then you need to be really good practitioner and spend a lot of time for that. It is not easy as people talking about it. Many people asking me, what kind of tools in Buddhism have. So in Buddhism, there is really so much branches and very, very much tools. And the most important tools, I think, it's meditation, because everything coming from meditation. The music, the sounds, in the specific frequency, and it is turning on your point named pineal gland in your brain, and it is called like a third eye. So you can connect with the divine and the universe. There's many different kind of sounds, many different kind of frequency that can help you or destroy you. So you have to know and understand what kind of sounds can help you. In Buddhism, they're using very much different kind of sounds. It is not for fun, or it is not just because of they doing some woo-woo ceremony to make it, secretly, magically, something. It is not because of that. They're using it as a tools to turn on the pineal gland, turn on the vibration in your body. You can try it if you want, the Om, just the Om, Om, Om. You can see and you can feel the vibration is going from here to here. And Om, when you say something inside of your head, it's vibrating like it's like that. And this is what we need to open something, okay? So in Buddhism they have a sounds to help you. Sounds can heal you. Then another thing is the meditation is very, very important. Actually, everything is coming from meditation. Your wisdom is coming from meditation. Your health is coming from meditation. And you're connecting with the divine in the meditation. And you're connecting with yourself in the meditation. And you're connecting with the universe in the meditation. And even you can connect with your deceased ones in meditation. Actually, the meditation is the state when you are not the body, but you are going to your true self, like that energy. And the energy is invisible, and it's in here and it's out. And there is a many different kind of state of meditation. Here and here and here and here and here and there and up there. It's not the same. The meditation state is different. It is like you are traveling to different kind of states, to USA, to China. It is like that. You are in meditative state and you are traveling to different kind of state of meditative state. I'm sorry, really, my English is really bad, but I think you can understand it. And it's about here, where you want to go. But you have some kind of picture where you want to go, but when you are meditating and you go there, you are not thinking about that anymore. It is like, okay, I know that I want to go to USA, so I will buy the ticket. But when I'm in the airplane, I'm sleeping. I'm not thinking about that I have to go to USA because I just planned the ticket already. I plan it, I buy the ticket, so now I'm flying. So this is the same. So the meditation is very important because from the meditation you can open all the world, all the universe. Because actually, when you are in meditation, you are the universe actually. You are everything. In the chanting. So when you're chanting, your mind is focused on chanting. Your hand is focused on beat. Maybe your eyes can be focused on the fire, right? The candle. Or there is a visualization of something. It depends which path you're taking, with whom you are connecting, with different kind of divine beings you're connecting. There is different kind of visualization in Tantra and Vajrayana practice. Yoga, very important. Yoga practices, it's in Hindu too. Yoga practices is very useful tool, but it can harm you. Of course, everything is like that. You have a knife, you can cut the fruit, but you can kill someone, or you can kill yourself, you can cut yourself. So everything is like that. The yoga practice too. The most beautiful thing can happen to you just when you go to that state of mindfulness. No thinking, no mind, nothing. From that point, many beautiful things and experiences can happen to you. We have practices like observing the breath, the breathing, observing things around, observing candle. Try to be in present moment and do everything with love and compassion. Clean your house, clean the leaves with love and compassion. And don't think, just be in the present moment and don't give them the name, oh this is a tree or this is green. No, nothing like that. You're just doing it with in the present moment. Suddenly you will see the truth. You know, the way the tree is, the way the leaf is. You are not judging if it's ugly or beautiful, or this is green or this is blue. You are not making any statement on that, and you're just observing it the way it is. So when you are in the present moment, you are not thinking. And the other tools is when you are thinking about many different ugly stuff, try to stop and observe them. This is very interesting. When you stop and you observe the thought, for instance, you are imagine that you will beat up someone on the street. They did something really bad and then you want to beat them up, and then you imagine it, all the story, all the movie inside of your head, how you beat the guy. And it follows you all the way home. For instance, the story is going on and on and on, you know, and it's growing in your head. You stop and you observe your thoughts. Then you find out this is not you, actually, the thoughts. And actually when you start to observe the thought usually disappear. You know, in the past I had a trouble with the thoughts because, you know, every time it is moving and you're thinking about some real nonsense, and it is really disturbing and unpleasant, make you feel tired and you cannot relax. So you now have to know how to relax your mind. When, you know, the monks, they are sitting and chanting and doing the practices, it's not like it's just sitting. Actually, it is a work behind that. You're looking them and you're thinking that, oh, this is just doing nothing. But actually, when the monk, why I know that, because I am experiencing it every day when I am doing it. I am not monk, but I am using those practices because I had learned it from meditation. When I connect to my invisible source, my invisible masters, as the Buddha, Guru Rinpoche, Bodhisattva, etc. So I know what it is. Even I'm not monk. I still have a long hair. I think I will never be a monk or nun because I don't know. I don't like to shave my hair. I don't want to shave my head. That's bad, you know. I am still like them a lot. So I think I will never be a nun or monk because I love my hair. I don't want to shave my head. So yes, that is why there is a lot of different kind of paths, even for some person like me who don't want to shave the head, you know. So maybe you too, maybe you don't want to shave your head. So there's a lot of different paths and tools for you to you try to do things more with consciousness. Usually you are doing things automatically. We are born and then we grow up. From the moment we are born, we are learning many things from our parents, the books, schools, and we are like machines running automatically on that base that we learned before. This is called sleeping mode. I think in English it's sleeping mode. And in sleeping mode, you are running, living, and reacting on everything like a machine, automatically. If somebody do something bad to you, automatically you will react. You eating without consciousness. And if you are eating without consciousness, you never know if the food is good for your health or not. You don't know what you are really doing. You don't know what you are really eating. Maybe sometimes you're eating very bad stuff like processed food, hamburgers, Coca-Colas, sodas, a lot of sugars, donuts, and you're just eating them while you are watching a TV, for instance. It is automatically. You're looking at the movie, automatically, you're eating, and it's harming your system and body, the bad food. And then one beautiful day comes and you find out that you have a cancer or you are very sick. Your health is really bad. Diabetes. At that point is very, very late to improve something. So we need to know that there is something like consciousness and do everything consciously. Speak consciously. If you speak consciously, you avoid many troubles, because somebody on the street can tell you, "Oh, hey, just say some bad words." And then if you not react on that, you will avoid the trouble behind that, like some fighting. You fight and maybe you will go to hospital. So you are conscious of your reaction, you're conscious of your emotions. People are just talking about consciousness. Boost your consciousness. We have to be conscious, we have to be aware, we have to be blah blah blah. But so little people know what the consciousness really is. What is awakening? For my experience, the awakening, it is something hard to practice. It is not that you awake and then you are awake. No, you just get a glimpse of it. You just get a glimpse of what is to be awakened. But when you stop there, okay, you just got some glimpse and that's it. But nothing will change. You got the glimpse and then you have to practice. You have to practice. You have to observe the consciousness. Observe if you are conscious enough. Observe your mistakes. Observe how much ugly you are inside of yourself. Because everybody are beautiful and ugly too. We all have the ugly and dark side in our body, in our minds. And the practice is for that, to see the most ugly things about us, so then we can change that, fix that. So the very, very important thing is to really know about ourselves. Are we really good? Are we really compassionate? Are we really lovely and nice people? I don't think so. Maybe sometimes we're good, sometimes not. About me, well, my compassion is sometimes really big, sometimes it's not there. Sometimes I am ugly person. Sometimes I can see that inside of me there's a lot of different kind of problems and dark sides I need to work on it. We need to know that. We need to be conscious that we are ugly. Where is our mistake? Where we have the most ugly thoughts? We need to know about ourselves. Don't baby ourselves. Compliments are really nice. But for me, the compliments, it's just like, okay, the compliments is beautiful, but I am not that great person. I have to know very, very, very clearly and deeply who I am. Am I like Bodhisattva? No, I am not. People can see me as a Bodhisattva, but it cannot make me happy because I know that I am not yet. Not yet. I know that I need more compassion. I don't have so much compassion, so I need to work on it. I still know that I am bad. In this case, in this case, in this case, in this point, I'm not good. So you should not lie to yourself. Many people, they always say that this is your fault, his fault, their fault. But the problem is that they need to go inward and see their fault. We need to see our faults to change those. On internet nowadays you can find everything. If you study it, you study step by step. You study it, you read it, you listen to it. Don't believe it. This is just like something you listen and read. Okay, but then you practice yourself. You don't believe anything what you read and what you listen, but you practice. But of course you need to listen and read too, but don't believe those things. You have to practice yourself. Okay, they say, okay, meditation is good. How to do that? Okay, maybe there is some recipe for how to do the yoga, how to do the practices, how to practice mindfulness, how to practice to be in the present moment, how to practice breathing, how to practice many things. Okay, you try. And then you try what is working for you. For someone, the breathing practice not working. So maybe for you, observing the fire, the candle would work. Or maybe for someone else, the sound. Focus on sound. Maybe it is the tools what works for you. For someone, yoga practices is really bad choice. Because why? Because they have a painful and sick back or body or bones, or I don't know. It's really not wise to choose yoga practice for someone who have broken legs and arms or something. You have to know really clearly about your situation of your body, of your health, of your mind, of your soul, everything you have to know. So choose one, pick one. Maybe it's Hinduism, maybe it's Buddhism, whatever, but pick some tools to practice these kind of things. Okay, I think that today I will share just this. Okay, bye bye, thank you very much, bye bye, have a nice day.